as you can see, today we are in a more cozy space, and well, I don't know if you can see, but it's raining outside. Yeah, it's nice for a change because summer is already here in Spain. The temperatures are shooting up. Yeah, it's nice to have sand and summer vibes, but when it gets so hot that you have to sleep with two fans all night, it gets kind of unbearable. But summer also means holidays, which I'm glad to hear. Um I passed every subject at university this year, and I just can be happier. So yeah, I'm looking forward to next year, but not that quickly. Just wanna enjoy my holidays first. Then summer also means football because this year we have the Euros, which are starting just in a couple of days. Hopefully Spain do well, but as you can see, I'm a football fan, so I will try to watch as many matches as I can. We also have the Copa America, but I think that this year it's being held in the United States, so that makes it a bit difficult for me to watch the matches because it would be like midnight or 2 a.m. here. So, we also have the Summer Olympics, the Olympic Games, which I love. I'm a fan of the Olympic Games. The last ones were in Tokyo, which I had the same problem, but with Copa America this year, and some events were at like crazy hours, like football was at like 8 a.m. and athletic were at like, I don't know, 2 a.m. It was crazy, but it's nice to see the Olympics and the different sports that your country, that people are representing your country in. I don't know if that's a correct sentence, but yeah, I like the Olympics. I like football, and I'm gonna enjoy the next 2 months. Also, I wanted to talk about Star Wars because I don't know why, I just got the feeling to watch all of the movies again, and I absolutely fell back in love with Star Wars. I've been a fan since I was little. I grew up with the prequels, which I love. I mean, I'm a defender of the prequels. Maybe it's the nostalgia talking, but I do not think it's the nostalgia talking. I absolutely love the prequels, and I hold them so dearly in my heart. Because growing up, my dad bought like a six-pack DVD with the prequels and the original trilogy, and I used to watch them all the time, and I've watched them in, I don't know if the right order is like chronologically in universe or chronologically as they got released. I watched them like episode 1 through episode 9, and I love them. I mean, absolutely everything. And one thing I love about them too is I love watching the making of videos scenes for the prequels, which makes you, makes you aware of how they did all those CGI things, But I don't think that ruins the magic because, as I said like 3 times again in this video, I love the prequels. Episode 9, everyone kind of hates. On episode 1. Everyone kind of hates on episode 1, because of Jar Jar and all of that. I love episode 1. I love Qui-Gon. I love the Duel of the Fates, the fight with Darth Maul. I absolutely love Queen Amidala, Natalie Portman. That was kind of like my crush growing up. And yeah, everything about it. The soundtrack, like the scenery, Naboo, which is based on like a Mediterranean country. And in episode 2 they actually filmed in Spain. They filmed in Plaza España in Sevilla. But yeah, absolutely great film. Then you have Attack of the Clones, which some people consider like the least favorite out of the prequels. I would also say so, but it has good moments, You have Camino. Camino was a planet. With all the Jango Fett, Boba Fett, all the lore behind the clones, which, watching the movie, because, when I was a kid, and I watched the movies, and, Obi-Wan went to Camino. Well, he was going after the bounty hunter that tried to kill Padme, right? Okay, but when he gets there, he has a clone army that they have been building for the Jedi, and they're like, oh yeah, Master Scythe of Diaz, I think was, and I became aware of that like a few years ago because I had no idea what was going on. I had no idea how the clones showed up, and I didn't know that the Jedi at the time also didn't know about the clones. But yeah, you had the clones, then you had the battle on Geonosis, which is, amazing. Then you see the behind the scenes, and it's all like a big blue screen, but it's good. You had Samuel L. Jackson as Mace Windu, and then you had random Jedi that get thrown in there, like Plo Koon, Kit Fisto, Ki-Adi-Mundi, Luminara Unduli, which is one of my personal favorites. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Maybe because of the Lego Star Wars, the complete saga, which I had for the Wii, which is wild. I don't know if you guys played it on the Wii, but it was wild. I love that game. And I recently also bought Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga for the Switch, and I'm trying to get it to 100%. And yeah, you had all these random Jedi, and then the cool thing is that they get explored on the Clone Wars TV show, and they gave them all of this lore, all of these backstories, And yeah, you also Count Dooku, which was played by Sir Christopher Lee, which is an amazing actor. And yeah, then you had Revenge of the Sith, which is a great movie. It's the best out of 3. And yeah, it's pretty good. You have the opening scene, rescuing the Chancellor, which it's always been funny to me, when they arrive on Grievous' ship, Obi-Wan and Anakin, and they go into the room that the Chancellor is being like held at, and he's on this chair. You know, he's strapped on like by the wrists, and he turns around, and like the chair turns around as soon as Anakin and Obi-Wan enter the room, and he's like poker face. He has no reaction. They come up to him and they're like, "Oh, are you okay, Chancellor?" And he just looks up and goes, "Count Dooku." I know that the Chancellor isn't evil Sith Lord, but that reaction, it's just so weird to me, you know. Yeah, and then of course you have all the Anakin turning to the dark side, the Order 66, which is it's always been so sad to me, seeing all those Jedi that die, and then the final battle on Mustafar with that legendary, iconic scene. You know, I have the high ground. Yeah, they're so good. They're so good. I love the prequels. I don't know if I am supposed to like break down all of the Star Wars movies because I'm sure I would bore at least one person. But yeah, you know, I love Star Wars. I love all of the franchise. I haven't seen everything, you know. I have seen like Rogue One, but I haven't seen Solo. I have watched The Mandalorian, but I haven't watched like the Ahsoka show or the Book of Boba Fett, which I want to watch. I have seen the Clone Wars, and I'm also rewatching it, but I haven't seen the Bad Batch. So yeah, I'm gonna just slowly go back into the Star Wars universe, and I'm also gonna try and make some videos, so you know, trying to get inspired. And yeah, you know, talking about franchises that I love. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before yesterday. We got a trailer for the new Indiana Jones game, which, unluckily for me, is an Xbox exclusive, and I don't own an Xbox. I know it comes out on PC, but I don't do games on my PC. Maybe I should. I don't know. And yeah, that just reminds me how much I also love the Indiana Jones franchise. You know, preferably the three original movies, because you know the what was the name? The Kingdom of the Crystal, the Skull Crystal Kingdom, something like that. You know, the one with Kate Blanchett, and then the fifth one, the latest one, the one with Phoebe Waller-Bridge. It's funny to me that I know the sequels by the name of the female cast member. But yeah, Raiders of the Lost Ark it's a great movie. You know, it's a masterpiece that was born out of Steven Spielberg and George Lucas. It's amazing. Then Temple of Doom actually terrified me as a kid, so I haven't watched it that much. Maybe I should rewatch it. But yeah, you know, the whole like scene in which they do their like ritual. I don't even know how to describe it, and they get a cage. They send a man down to hell. I don't know what it was that, and they just take the hat. Just I don't know. I just remember that the name of the guy I don't remember, but he says something like Kalima, something like that. But that scene, and then it was followed by like the main characters that is not indie, but the girl, which I just remember she was blonde and she screamed a lot, and I think she was in the movie because she was friendly with the director. You know, they get like jump scared by the guards, but yeah, you know, it's a good movie. It just absolutely terrified me as a kid. Um, and then you have The Last Crusade, which is personally my favorite one. You know, they filmed in Venice, and they also filmed in, I think it's Petra, the city of Petra. You know, one of the 7 wonders of the world, 7 modern wonders of the world. You know, because there's another topic. I'm gonna make a little tangent here. There's a 7 ancient wonders of the world, which, let's see if I remember. You have the pyramids of Giza, which is the only one that remains. Then you have the Colossus of Rhodes, the statue of Zeus, the mausoleum of Halicarnassus, the Temple of Artemis. I don't know if that's one. I've lost. I think I have 4. Then you have. I'm trying to think Greek here because most of them are Greek. The hanging gardens of Babylon. I'm trying to think because I had a phase, like a 1 week phase in which I was absolutely invested in the ancient wonders of the world, and I'm trying to think one right now that I'm not remembering. Oh yeah, the Lighthouse of Alexandria. I don't know if that makes 7. I think that makes 6. I don't know. But yeah, you know, they are extremely cool. You know, it's such a shame that we can't see them in real life because most of them got destroyed, like wars or by natural causes. You know, tsunamis or earthquakes. And yeah, you know, then Petra is one of the 7 modern wonders of the world, which are, you know, I think they are the Great Wall of China, the Colosseum at Rome, Petra, Machu Picchu. I don't quite remember. Oh yeah, I don't remember the name. The temple in India. Oh God, I cannot believe I don't remember that. The Taj Mahal, right? And something more. I don't remember now. But yeah, you know, tangent over. Let's go back to Indiana Jones. I love the last scene, which, you know, Indy goes into the little temple and you know, completes the little quests that he has to do, like the letters on the floor, the invisible crossing bridge, and then when he gets to the room with the guardian and all of the cups. Oh, I know the line in Spanish, which is es la copa de un carpintero, which is in English like it's the cup from a carpenter. I don't know if it says carpenter or something like that, but yeah, you know. And then he drinks from it and all that. I'm sorry, I'm being a nerd about it. I just love those 2 franchises, you know, Star Wars and Indiana Jones were my childhood. I played both Lego games on the Wii, and I loved it, you know, because I'm not a fan of, like, book-inspired movies, like, you know, you had Lord of the Rings, which which I tried to watch the first movie like 5 times, and I just can't. I just can't push myself to it. But I get why it's liked by so many people. I find it interesting, but I think the movies are just too long. But I've also watched like the Harry Potter movies twice. I like them, but I don't consider myself a Harry Potter fan. Also, I don't really know the lore. Like, I'm not really into Harry Potter. But yeah, no, that's about it. I've been geeking about Star Wars. Probably will geek about Indiana Jones. And